Hello students, welcome back. So now I'll show you how to design a small dashboard using this data right here, HR analytics data. So let's go ahead and open this file up so you can see what's inside this file. So suppose your boss comes to you and he gives you this file. This is the data that's present inside this file. And he wants you to design a dashboard, something like this. Okay, he wants, like, let's say he's an HR department and he says, man, I want something like this. I want to know how many total employees I have. I want to know the count of my males. I want to know the count of the females, also the percentage of males and females. Also want to know how many people are due for promotion. I want to know how many people are not due for promotion. Also want to categorize people based on the service year, like depending on how many people have been like 5 year, 1 year, 3 years. I want to put them in a display like this. Also, I want to know the total employees by the job level, and also I want to know how many people are on service, how many people are due for retrenchment, and also how many people they live close to the company, how many people live far from the company. So he wants all this data, and you can actually get access to all this data from the table I just showed you. So all right, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is fire up my Power BI. Just come over here, type Power BI, and you will see this Power BI desktop. Go ahead, click on this, and that's going to start your Power BI. This can take some time. Okay, so Power BI has started. So what you want to do is click on this blank report, because we're gonna start with a blank report. So click on this, and now it's gonna you're gonna see this screen right here. Okay, so you can import data from the Excel, you can import data from the SQL server. You have all this option. We're gonna importing our data from the CSV file. So go to Get Data right here, and click on, actually you're gonna see an option right here, Text CSV. You can click on this, or you can actually go to More. So let's go ahead, take a click on the More, and now you're going to see all these options. Go ahead, click on File, and that's going to give you these file options. So you can go ahead, click on Text CSV, because this is how I'm getting my data from. I'm getting from CSV file, the file I just showed you. So click on this and connect, and there you go. So now you're connected to that here. Okay, so this is the file, hranalyticsdata.csv. Go ahead, open it up, and there you go. So so right now you can see all the data is present in only in one column right here, and that's because the nature of the file. If you look at this file right here, every uh, value over here is separated by a tab. You see that there is all tab. So there is not a comma separate value file. It's basically a tab separate value file. Okay, so everything came over here. So this, the delimiter is a tab. So go ahead, click on delimiter, and change that to tab, because it's a tab. And now we're gonna just, okay, so we got this. So far so good. And then we are going to transform our data now. So go ahead, click on transform data. So this is how it looks like now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these columns, because all my data is coming only in one column. Okay, so the way you split a column, just go take a look at some of the tabs over here. So under home, you'll find most of the common ones that are out here. So split column is very common ones. That's why you find under home. So under home, if you look over each one of them, you're going to see this option, split columns. Go ahead, click on this, and it's going to say split columns by delimiter, and the answer is yes. So go ahead, click on by delimiter, and there you go. So select tab delimited tab. That's good. Advanced option. Go ahead, click on advanced option, and it's going to show you split into columns. This is good. Number of columns to split into 35. Okay, leave this thing 35. Do not change that. Quote character is this right here, which is good. All right, everything looking good. Click on OK, and now you see this. So your column has been actually separated now. So you have column 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. All right, everything is good. Okay, so this, so far so good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, if one thing you notice, like this one right here, my first row, that's my column name. This is what I want. So I want to change this to the column name. So how would I do this thing? Well, again, go to your home right here, and you're going to see this option called use first row as header. So go ahead, click on this, and that's going to elevate this particular column to your header right here. So now that particular column, that particular row has been elevated to header. And everything that you're doing over here, all the steps, you can see that is basically getting logged over here. So you can see all the steps that you have done so far over here. All right. So far so good. So I'm happy with this thing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to be closing and applying my changes. So go ahead, click on close and apply, and wait for it. You're going to see this message. There are pending changes in your queries that have not been applied, and just wait for it. It's going to apply that for you. All right, right, so changes have been applied. Great. All right, so let's go to table view just to see if the table is there, and you will see your table now. So you can see the HR and analytics data right here, and this is your table. So it has these values: age, iteration, business travel, daily rate, department, how far somebody lives from the home, education level, education field, employee count. You have all these values in there. So you can actually just scroll and years with the current manager, years since last promotion, years in current role. So you have like all these values. You can go ahead, take a look at this data. Most of the names, like the name of the column, they are very self-explanatory. Okay, so what I want is something like this. Let's go back, take a look at our data dashboard. This is what I want. I want something like this. Maybe I want a small little things like this over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's change the background first. So come over here, go to visual, and you're gonna see this canvas background. So go ahead, click on canvas background. Color, maybe I want a different color. So go ahead, let's change the color to maybe this. And all right, this is good. Transparency. Okay, this is good. So after I did this thing, I made the transparency 0%. Make sure you do that, otherwise it's not going to show up. All right, so this is good. I want my background like this. Let's see what else I want. Now we're going to put these boxes over here. Okay, so let's put these decorative boxes. So just go to insert, because I want to insert something. So go to insert and then click on this shapes right here. And let's insert a shape, something like this one. All right. And now let's change the color of the shape. So go ahead, click on this, and you're gonna see somewhere over here style. Maybe go to style, and there you go. You can see this color right here. So let's go ahead, change the color. I'm gonna change the color to something this color right here. All right, this is good. Okay, move this guy like this, and let's make it a little smaller. All right, something like this. Okay, now we've done this thing. So go ahead, Control C, Control V, and move this guy over here. I just did Control C and Control V. Okay, that's all I did over here. Okay, move this guy now like this. All right, select this, Control C and Control V. You can, that's gonna copy and paste this thing. So you can actually do multiple of them. So this way I can actually create this images like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. All right, so let's do that quickly. Control V again and Control V again, and there you go. So this is how it looks like now. Now let's do another one. Control V, bring this guy over here. I'm gonna move this guy like this. All right, Control V again. All right, put this guy over here. Okay, and then Control V, bring this guy over here. So I'm just doing copying and pasting. That's all I'm doing. So this way I don't have to keep changing the canvas, this background anymore. Now, next step. I want something like this. Okay, I want to have HR dashboard full inside. I want to have a logo. So let's go ahead and put a logo over here. So let's create a small logo real quick. You can actually copy logo your own. Okay, now just get it from the image file. You can do that too. So come over here. I just insert this image and make this a little bit circular. Make this a little smaller right here. Okay, and there you go. So go ahead, click on this, and you're gonna see this style right here. So change the color. So let's say I want to have a red color. So go ahead. Oh, there you go, red color. Oh, you know what? Yeah, red color is fine. Just move this guy over here. This is my logo. Now we're gonna insert a text box, okay? And I want to put that's what your boss want, okay? He wants you to put HR dashboard full inside, something like this. So go ahead, let's do that. So come over here, click on text box, and this text box appears over here. Move this text box over here and type something over here: HR dashboard. All right, and move this guy like this, and select everything. And horizontal alignment, this alignment, make it center. You want to bring it in the center. This is good. All right, so far so good. Okay, now I want to make this thing a little bigger. So select everything, make the font size maybe 12. All right, 12 is good. Make it bold. Bold is good. All right, so far so good. Now I want to make this thing, let's see, uh, okay, I want to change the background. I want to make my background look like something like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the transparency now. So go to properties, and no, not the proper effects. Maybe I think it's the effects. Yeah, transparency. So in the effects, you're gonna see this transparency. Make it 100% transparent. Okay, and there you go. Now it is blended with the background. This is good. Okay, so I done this thing. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Copy and paste. Okay, just make sure you select the whole thing. Control C, Control V, and now move this guy over here, and you can put full insight. full insight. All right, select the whole thing. Okay, make the font, make it like 12. Okay, bold, and there you go. So this is it. Create this thing. You can change the font size color too. If you come over here, you can, if you want, like based on like what type of color do you want, you can actually just come and click on this right here. And okay, let's just come. And you can see all these colors. So you can choose one, whichever color you want. In this case, I'm going to leave it blank for the time being. Is come over here and take a look at the next step. You want to know the total employees now. All right, let's do that. So what we can do, we can insert another text box. Just keep it simple. All right, text box right here. So move this text box over here. Okay, so let's put something over there. Total employees. Total employees. Okay, this is my total employees right here. All right, select everything. Align it at the center. This is good. Make it bold. All right, make the font a little bigger. Let's make it 14 in this case. All right, this is good. Make it too big, I think. Let's change it to 12. All right, this is good. Now, so I'm happy with this. Let's change this to go back to your effects right here and transparency. Make it 100% transparent so it blends with the with the background. Okay, this is good. Now I'm going to put my total employees over here. Now, how do you calculate total employees? Well, let's say you forgot. Okay, let's say you have never done this before and you forgot. So I'll show you how you can use AI tools. And we're going to ask this thing. So the question that I'll be asking, something like this. Let's just come over here. So prompt, I'm going to give this prompt. You are a Power BI expert. Okay, let me just see. You can see that. Okay, you are a Power BI expert. Give me the measure formula to calculate XXX from the table HR analytics data right here. Okay, let's go ahead and change the name of the table too. So just come over here. I'm going to change the name of this table. There's a space in between. I don't like space. So just right click over here and you're going to see rename. Click on rename and just call it HR and underscore analytics. Okay, HR underscore analytics underscore data. Okay, optional, don't have to do this thing, but I just like I don't like to have space in the names. Okay, this is the prompt I'm going to be giving ChatGPT, that you are a Power BI expert. Give me the measure formula to calculate so and so from the table HR analytics data. So let's come over here, copy this. And so I want to calculate, so the total number of employees, right? That would be the total number of records. So I want to calculate total records. Okay, total records from the table HR analytics data right here. This is what I want. I want HBI, I want ChatGPT to do this thing. All right, enter, and let's see what ChatGPT, what formula it gives me. So it tells me this, right? This is the way you can do that. Total records equal to this. All right, so let's go ahead, copy this, and go to your Power BI right here. So we're going to create a new measure. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new table, and in that table I'm going to be putting all these formulas values in there. Okay, so the way you do is go to home, and you're going to see like enter data right here. So go ahead, click on enter data, and you're going to see this option called create table. So table name, so let's call this table name as all measure. So everything that I measure, every record that I get, every information, every computation that I'm getting from that table, HR analytics data table, I'll be actually putting this the data inside this table. So this is a good practice. Click on load, and there you go. All right, so now you're going to see HR, this all measure appear over here. So we're going to be putting some measures over there. So go ahead, right click over here. And by the way, if you right click, you can see there's a, by default, it creates one column for you called column one. HR analyst data, this is all the columns right here. Okay. So click on all measure, right click, and click on new measure. So we're going to add a new measure, and the measure that we're going to be adding would be this measure right here. Total records equal to something like this. So it says use the count rows formulas. All right, so we are at a liberty to use our own formulas. Okay, so I'm going to say total employees. So come over here and just say total. Actually, I'm just going to do paste it. So instead of saying total records, I'm going to call this thing as total employees. Total employees equal to count rows HR analytics data. So let me just show you something. So if I say equal to, and at the moment I type count, C-O-N-T, you're going to see all these options over here. And there it is, count rows. Click on count rows, and then you're going to see this help over here. That's going to tell you what exactly do you want, which table do you want. So just type H HR. As soon as you type HR, you see this option appear over here. Go ahead, click on that, and there you go. Close it, enter, and this is it. So this new measure has appeared now. I'm going to be adding that particular data over here. So what I have to do, I have to create a card. So you're going to see this option card somewhere over here. This would be, where is that? Right there. You see this card. It says 123 on it. So go ahead, click on card, and you're going to see this card appear over here, right here. Let me decrease the size of the screen. It's become too small. Okay, there you go. So this is a card. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this card to this measure. And the way I connect this, connect the data, I want the data source, I want the data into this card coming from this particular column right here. So go ahead, click on that, and there you go. So it shows you total employees is 1470. This is good. So this card has linked to this particular column. Okay, go ahead, click on this, and let's see. Now I want to blend in with the background. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to make it a little smaller. Okay, so it fits it over here. All right. And I do not want this total employees written over here. You see this total employees? I do not want that. So go back over here, and you're going to see this categorical label, and make it off. And there you go. Okay, category label is gone. Very good. Now call out value. So let's see the call out value. In this case, this is good. Background, okay, color, I want this color. Maybe I want different color, so you can change different colors. Okay, so let's say you want to have this color. All right, so this is good. And then you want to blend in with the background. So let's see if you can do that. Let's see if you can change the default value. By the way, it's too big, so I'm going to change this to maybe, let's say, 30. Okay, font size 30, and this is good. 30 is good. Let's go to general now. Okay, and go to effects, and you're gonna see this transparency. Make the transparency is 100%, and there you go. All right, this is good now. All right, so this is total employees is 1470, but I want a comma in between. Let's go ahead, click on this measure right here, and so as soon as you clicked on this measure, you selected this measure, you're gonna see this option comma right here. Go ahead, click on this comma option, and now you're gonna see a comma appear over here. All right, this is good. So I'm happy with this. So I got this. Now mail. Okay, so for the mail, I want to put a picture over here too. Okay, I want to do all this thing. So I want to have the count and everything. So let's go ahead and do that. So in this particular instance, let's go ahead and insert a picture. So we're gonna insert a picture. Go to insert and image, and I already have the image right here. So you can get it from the web. So let's say this is the image of a picture of a man. So this will be the male count right here. So put this male guy right here, and let me just decrease the size. There you go. All right, this is good. And I want to put this, so I don't have to like redo this thing all over again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this total employees, and I'm going to control C, control V, and now move this guy over here. Okay, so this is going to be male employees. So I'm just going to select everything, say male. That's it. Okay, so this is the male right here. Okay, this is good. Let's increase the font size if you want. You can actually go back and increase the font size maybe to 14. All right, male is good, 14. Now we're going to put the male count. Okay, so how do you do the male count? So the way you do is, if you go back to your table, take a look at the table, there's a column called gender. Go to your HR analyst data right here, and you're going to see a column called gender. Let's see, yeah, there you go, gender. So you can count how many males and females you have. And let's say you don't know the formula, you want to figure out the formula. Well, we're going to turn to our chat GPT again. So you want to count how many males and females you have. So in this case, you're just going to ask ChatGPT that question. So there is a column. There's a column, and the name of the column is gender, that contains male and female values. Okay, let's do that. And this is the formula right here. So it tells you total males would be calculate count rows HR analyst data, HR analyst data gender equal to male. So we can use this formula. So you can just copy this right here. All right, and exactly that's what I'm doing over here. So I'm gonna just copy and paste that formula, come over here, create a new measure, go to all measure right here, and you're gonna see this option, new measure. So go ahead, click on new measure, and there you go. You're gonna see the new measure, And so my male count is going to be equal to calculate total employees. That's the my total employees. That would be this right here. HR analytics data, gender equal to male. That's what it is. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm doing. All right, hit enter. So this is done. Now I'm going to redo the same thing as I did before. I'm just going to calculate. I'm going to put a card over here. So just click on the card and you're going to see this card appear right here. Or you know what? Let's just not do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste. You see this card right here. I'm going to do copy and paste this and move this guy over here. All right. And so this guy is moved. Now this particular card is linked. Okay, this card is linked to, if you click on this, you can see that it's linked to the total employees. I do not want to get the data from the total employees, so go ahead, unselect that and select male count. Okay, and now this card gets linked to the male count. So one advantage of doing this way is that this way you don't have to do like stylization. You don't have to go back and change the transparency and everything. You can, this is all done over here in one card, so you can just use that stylization. Okay, so this is good. I'm happy with this. You can actually adjust, see what exactly you want. So male count is 882. This is good. Now let's do the female count. So just go to male count right here, copy this. Okay, so the female count, uh, just what I did, I just selected everything. I control C everything and go to your all measure and create a new measure now. And there you go. Put this over there. And now you can say female count over here. Just type FE. Okay, female count equal to calculate total employees, HR analyst data, gender equal to female. Female. There you go. Okay, hit enter. And that's going to create a new measure called female count. So all the measure that I'm creating, actually, I have it over here in the notebook. So you can actually, the link to this notebook is on the description below. You can go ahead, take a look at that. All right. So this is done. Now I got the total analytics, got the female count. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Just create a new, don't have to create a new card. Just copy this card right here, Control C, Control V, and move this guy over here. There you go. And link this card. Okay. To right now it's linked. If you click on this card right here, you can see it's linked to the male count. You do not want to link to the male count. You want to the female count. So click on the female count. Now it's linked over there. This is good. All right, now you want the female written over here, so go ahead, click on this right here and select this. Oh, yeah, make sure you select, yeah, there you go. Okay, did not go. Oh yeah, there you go. So Control C, Control V, there you go, and move this guy over here. All right, now I'm change this to female. Female. All right, this is good. So this is male, this is female. And now we're going to put a picture of females over here. So we're going to follow the same process. Just come over here and go to insert, image. And this is a woman right here. Click on open. And this picture comes over here. All right. So I'm just going to push this over here and change the image a little, make it a little smaller. Move this over there. There you go. All right, so you have male count and female count, and this is the picture. This is how it looks like. This is good. Now let's say you want the percentage. You want to know the percentage of male and female. And well, how do we do that? If you remember from your high school math, you can do division, right? You can actually say 882 divided by this number. That's going to give you the count for males and females, percentage of males and females. So let's do that way now. So the formula for that is this right here. So let me just show you male percent. So in this case, your male percent would be you're taking your male dividing by total employees. Okay, this is one way. So let's go ahead and do that. So just come over here, go to all measure, right click, go to new measure, and wait for it. There you go. So I'm gonna say male percent. Okay, male percent equal to, now one way I can do something like this. Let me just show you what I mean. I can say male percent. Okay, male percent equal to your males, right? Your male count. That would be sorry, that would be this right here. So Control C. Your male count divided by your total employees, right? Divided by total employees. Okay, this would be one option. A problem is this: what if your total employees is 0? Or what if male count is 0 and total employees, both of them are 0? Well, then this is going to throw an error. So it gives you the option to use this function divide. And it says that if you're able to perform division, that's fine. If not, then if you, let's say the answer comes out to be some weird answer, you can use 0 as a default value, okay, when if it's a blank. So this is what it option does. So in this case, I'm actually using this formula right here. All right, so copy this. So this is my male count right here. Okay, let me put this guy over here. This is my male count. So copy this formula right here. Male percent equal to this. So this is a better formula. I would actually use this one. Okay, and hit enter. Okay, let's say you forgot. Okay, you know there's a divide, so I want to show you something else. So let's say as soon as you type divide right here, di, you're gonna see this, all these options appear over here. Go ahead, click on divide, and then you're gonna see this numerator, denominator, and alternate result. So your numerator is going to be your male count right here. Okay, your denominator is going to be your total employees, right here, and alternate result, that would be this right here. If let's say your alternate result is going to be 0, if let's say that it comes out to be blank for some reason, then you want to be 0. That's what you're doing over here. All right, control C, control V, and let's move this guy over here. Okay, I want to see something. So I want to, right now this is linked to male count. Go ahead, unselect this box, okay, and select the male percent, and there you go, it's 0.60. But I do not want 0.60, I want in percentage. So click on this box right here. You're going to see this option percent. Go ahead, click on percent, and that's going to change this to percentage. Very good. And I do not want decimals, so you can just remove this 2, put 0 over there, hit enter. Okay, this is 0 now, this is 60%. All right, this is good. Maybe you want this to be a little bit smaller, so you can change that too. So just come over here, options, okay, and where's the option? Okay, so let's move this guy over here now. All right, so just click on this option right here, go to your this right here, call out value, and you're gonna see this 30. Okay, that's your font size. You don't want 30, maybe you want 20. 20, okay, this is better. So this font size is 20. This is good. All right, so I'm happy with this. So male count is 882 and the percentage is 60%. Let's do the same thing for females now. So all you have to do now, just copy and paste. Go to male percent, copy this, okay, and then go to all measure and right click and click on new measure. And there you go, paste it and call this thing as female percent, female percent, okay. So divide total male count, you're dividing female count. Okay, female count by total percent. All right, this is good. So basically I use this formula right here. So after you're done with the formula, make sure you press enter, okay, otherwise it's not going to work, and just give it some time and this measure will get created. So the formula used was this one right here, female percent equal to divide, I'm saying female count right here. So this is the one, female count, okay, female count, and divide by total employees and comma 0 right here. So come over here, this is done good. Now I'm just going to copy this card, okay, control C, control V, okay, and move this card over here. All right, okay, now then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this. Right now this card is linked to, if I click on this card, you can see that it's this gets checked. I want to unlink with this. I want to link it with the female percent. So go ahead, click on female percent, and there you go. Now when you click on female percent, change that to percentage. All right, okay, I do not want any decimal, so you can actually click on this right here. This will actually remove decimal, I think. No, it's not. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's just put 0 over here, remove the, put 0 over there, hit enter, and that's gonna remove all the decimals. There you go. So now you have male 882, 60%, females 588, and 40%. Good. All right, so I got this now. Now I want due for promotion and not due for promotion, something like this. So for this thing, what I'm going to do is this. So now let's say your boss says that, hey, anybody who has not been promoted since the last 10 years, I want to give them a due for promotion. Otherwise, it's not going to be due for promotion. So that's the logic I want to use. So we don't have a column that actually says due for promotion directly. So if you go back to your table, you're going to see Just come back to you over here. Go ahead, click on HR analyst data right here. This is the table. Now, if you go towards the end, you're going to see a column. Where is that? That would be year since last promotion right here. Okay, so if you click on this, you're going to see all these right there. You have all these values. Okay, so anybody who has not been promoted for 10 years, okay, they are due for promotion, otherwise they are not due for promotion. So this is the logic I'm going to use. So go ahead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new column. So let's just come over here and go to home. So the way you create a new column is you have to actually transform your data. That's what you're trying to do. So go ahead, click on transform data, and wait for your Power Query editor to open up. And there you go. Now you are going to add a column. So you see this option right here, add column. So go ahead, click on add column, and then you're gonna add, you wanna click on conditional column because you're creating a column based on some condition. So click on condition column, and there you go. So name of the column that I'll be creating would be called promotion status. So go ahead, create this column, promotion status right here. And the logic that I'll be using would be something like this, that if the column name, okay, if the column name, whether it be years since last promotion, if this particular column name, okay, if the value is greater than 10 years, okay, let's say somebody has not been promoted for 10 years, okay, then I'm going to say due for promotion. Okay, so due for promotion. So call it due for promotion. Otherwise, I'm going to say not due for promotion. Not due for promotion. Okay. And now you're going to see a new column. There you go, promotion status. So all the columns that I'm creating, basically they are all lowercase, and the column that came by default from the CSV file, you can see that it's basically starts with a capital first letter. So this way I can separate my own columns that I created from the columns that came from the CSV file. Let's verify that. Okay, let's verify. Let's click on due for promotion. So go ahead, select this, click on OK, and let's see due for promotion. So this guy, these people are due for promotion, and look at their year since last promotion: 15, 8, 13, 12, 11, 12. All right, great. So all these people are due for promotion. It's working. I just wanted to check that it's working. Okay, so it's great. I create a new column. Next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a count. Okay, and this count basically would be something like this. This is going to show you how many people are due for promotion, how many people are not due for promotion, also the percentage. So go ahead, go to your Power BI right here. So since you did this thing, go to your home, make sure to close and apply. This is important. Otherwise, it's not going to be. So right now, all I did basically, I just did this on your Power Query editor. It has not been, the changes have not been applied to your table yet. Okay, so after you do close and apply, changes have been applied. Now, if you come back to your report and actually go back to your table view, you're going to see this new column. So you can see that now promotion status column is there. Okay, all right, go back to your report. We're going to just copy this right here. Okay, Control C, Control V, and move this guy over here. And I'm going to say due for promotion, due for promotion. All right, let's increase the size of this. Okay, this is good. So due for promotion, this is great. I'm going to put the count over there. So I'm going to use this, actually, yeah, let's use this one, this count right here. So Control C, Control V. All right, and move this guy over here. There you go. So it says 1470, right? So I'm going to create a new measure over here. The new measure is going to measure how many people are due for promotion. That's going to use this one right here. So it's going to check how many records are there that says due for promotion and not due for promotion. So go to measure, click on new measure. And the logic I'll be using now very similar to the one that I just showed you. There you go, new measure. So this is the logic. Now, if you remember that, how did I do for due for right here, male count, female count. So basically, I'm just using the same logic. So I'm saying due for promotion, okay, count equal to calculate total employees. All right. So my total employees in this case is going to be T is going to be smaller case. Okay. To a count of your total employees, HR analyst data promotion status. Okay. So your promotional status is going to be now. There was a new column I created called promotional status. So P and status, all right, equal to due for promotion. Let me just move this guy like this so you can see that. So this is what I'm doing. In this, there's a column called promotional status, and if it says due for promotion, it's going to calculate how many are there total. All right, so come over here, copy the whole thing, whole line, come over here and paste it. There you go. Okay, so calculate total employees, HR analytics. There you go, data. So I want, where's that column? Due for promotion, promotional status. There you go, promotional status. Okay, equal to uh, due for promotion, due for promotion. All right, and hit enter. Now, if you made a mistake, you're going to see an error message over here. Okay, I don't see any error message. This is good. So this is working. Now, so this measure has been created, due for promotion. Now, this particular card right now currently is linked to male total employees right here, right? It's linked to the total employees. I do not want to link with the total employees. I want to link this to the uh, due for promotion. So go ahead, click on this card and uncheck this box and go ahead, select on this box right here. And there you go, it shows you 66. So 66 people are due for promotion. All right, now let's do the same thing for the other one. How many people are not due for promotion? Since I want to separate them, let's put a little line over here. So in this case, I'm going to just put a shape, a little line, and that line, there you go. This is the line right here. So let me decrease the size of the line, and I'm going to move this line over here, and this line will separate these two guys together. Okay, these two data from each other. That's all it's doing. Okay, so 66, this is good. Let's go ahead, due for promotion, copy this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is basically I'll just let me just show you. Okay, and paste it. So in this case, I'm going to say not due for promotion, not due for promotion. Okay, count is going to be equal to total employees, HR and data, and then I'm going to say promotion status should be, actually this should be called promotion status. Okay, promotion status should be not due for promotion. So put not due for promotion. Okay, copy this. So everything is same as the previous one. The only difference is now I'm saying not due for promotion. So paste it. Okay, now we're going to create a new measure. So come over here, right click, new measure. And there you go, new measure. Paste it and hit enter. All right, so new measure has been successfully created. I don't see any error message. So what I'm going to do, copy this, Control C, Control V, and bring this guy over here. All right, now I'm going to link this to, right now it's linked for due for promotion. Go ahead, uncheck that box, select not due for promotion, and there you go, 1404 people are not due for promotion. Okay, and now let's go ahead, do this one too. I'm going to copy and paste this text. Okay, Control C, Control V. Let me just, there you go, move this guy over here and just say not due for promotion, not due for promotion. Okay, all right, so we got this, not due for promotion. Now let's go to put the percentage now. So how do we calculate percentage? Well, same thing as we did before. We actually divided your people who are due for promotion, and you divide by the people who are by the total number of records. Okay, this is how you do that. But in this case, I can use a divide function, just like I used a divide function before. So in this case, you say this right here, a due for promotion count, Control C, and this is going to be your due for divide. This is going to be a numerator. Okay, and this is going to be your denominator right here. That would be your total employees. Okay, so Control C and put this guy over here. Okay, so this is the formula that I'll be using. So divide this due for promotion divide by total employees. Otherwise, if let's say it works fine, that's great. It's going to give you the answer. Otherwise, alternate result is going to be 0. So come back over here. Just say new measure and go to new measure right here. Wait for it. Just copy this due for promotion. Where is the due for promotion percentage? That would be this. Control C, paste it, equal to divide. You can see the divide function appears. Click on divide, and then numerator. What do you want your numerator? Numerator should be due for promotion. Just type due. There you go, due for promotion count. And your denominator, now you have to enter the denominator. Denominator would be total employees. That there you go, total employees. This one. Then alternate result, you want 0. All right, enter. All right, so this measure has been created. You can see that now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take this this one box right here, this cardboard, this card. What do you call this thing? Just come over here. This is called card. I'm going to take this card right here. Control C, Control V, and move this card over here. Okay. Now, right now, this card is linked to mail person because that's where I copied from. I'm going to link it to the person for the due for promotion person. That would be this one right here. So go ahead, click on this, and there you go. You can see there's 0.04%. Go ahead. Let me just minimize this. Okay. So far it's looking good. I'm happy with this. Okay, it's saying 0.04. I want to show in percent. So click on this right here. Change the same thing. Make it into percent. All right, so 4.49%. Okay, this is good. Turn this into 0. I do not want any decimal numbers. And there you go, working on it. And 4%, this is good. Now we're going to do the same thing with the not due for promotion. I want to know how many percent of the people are not due for promotion. So what you can do is just click over here and copy and paste this formula. So I'm just going to do it over here, so this way you can see the screen. So in this case, copy and paste it. Okay, and then my not due for promotion is going to be dividing due for promotion count, total employees. In this case, I'm going to divide by not due for promotion, not due for promotion count. Okay, this is what I'm okay. So go ahead, copy this, bring it over here, and go to new measure. Go to all measure table first, and then right click on new measure, paste it, and enter. And there you go. You see, you got a measure a problem over here. Okay, then okay, there you go. So it's a problem because this is already existed. So they're saying that you cannot have the two measure with the same name. So go ahead, click on not due for promotion, and also go ahead fix this over here. This should have been called not. Okay, not due for promotion. All right, come back over here, fix the mistake. Not due for promotion count. Okay, there should be no space in between. That's why it was showing red. So go ahead, fix that. All right. You cannot have any space in between. All right. So anytime you make a mistake, you're going to see like a red squiggly line underneath that. So that's why it was showing me that red squiggly line. All right. So there you go. Not due for promotion. Percent is done. So I'm just going to copy this part, this card, Control C, Control V, and bring this guy over here. Then I'm going to link this particular card. Right now it's linked to the due for promotion. I'm going to unlink that. I'm going to link with the not due for promotion percent. That would be this right here. Go ahead, click on this, and there you go. It's 96. This is good. Now I'm going to change this to percent. So go ahead, click on percent, and now you're going to see percentage. Okay, this is good. I do not want any round off, so remove this thing. Just put 0 over there, enter, and just give it some time. And there you go, 96%. So 96 people, 96% are not due for promotion. Okay, so this is how my HR is looking at my dashboard so far taking shape. Okay, this is good. By the way, the count over here is different from the my count is because there's an equal to a greater than sign. Okay, that's why it's showing a little different. The data is a little bit different over the conditions were a little different. That's why it's showing a little different count. Okay, now we're going to do the service here. So to do the service here, we're going to be using this card right here. So this is the visual I'll be using, stacked bar chart. So go ahead, click on a stacked bar chart. And this is the stack bar chart that appears over here. So this, by clicking on this thing, you can get a stack bar chart. But before we do that, we have to create new field value. So let me just go ahead and delete that. So come over here now. And now what I'm going to doing is I'm going to create this particular, this one right here, this information, what it says, service year, how many people have been service year and how many people have been total employees by the job level. So let's do that. So in order to get the service here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new column. And so let's go ahead and do that. In this case, just go to home. Already I'm at home. Go to transform data. There you go. So the column that I'll be creating is called service year column. And in this case, I'm just going to say 1 year, 2 years, something like that. Okay, so go ahead, click on add column right here. Now, in this particular instance, the service year that I'll be using, the column I'll be creating, I'll be actually using the values from years at company. That would be right here. So you could be working like right now, it's just saying years at company 6, 10, 0, 8, 2. Okay, see the numbers. Maybe I want to have like 6 years, 10 years, 0 years, 8 years. I want to say something like this. So for that, I'm going to use column from example. So click on column from example and then go ahead select from selection. Uh, there you go. So you're going to see this option appear over here. So add columns from the example. So the example that I want to use is this one right here. So go ahead, select on this one, check this one, and now you're going to see this column one appear. So click on this column right here, and we're going to call this thing a service year. Okay, so I just double click this particular value over here. This actually, this option appears. This allows me to change the name of the column. Okay, so let's go ahead, type 6 space years. So I'm going to say 6 years. All right, this is good. And then so far so looking good. All right, now as soon as I hit the arrow key, you can see that it kind of like doing a flash fill for you. So if you're satisfied with this, you can see the 6 years, 10 years, 0 years. All I did was use the arrow key to come down here. Okay, so each one of these values is getting its data from here. So for example, it's saying 2 year and it says 2 is coming from here. All right, so click on OK, and it's going to do the flash fill for you. And there you go. So now you can see that service year is 6 years, 10 years, 0 years, 8 years, and all these numbers are coming from this right here, years at the company right here. Okay, the only difference between this column and this column is that it's putting years at the end. That's all. Okay, now go to columns from, this is good. I'm happy with this thing. So go to your transform, let's see, go to your home, close and apply. You know what, let's do one more. Let's do a job level too, since we are doing that thing. So go back, do the transform data. So we're going to be adding a column called job level. Click on add column. In this case, I'll be using adding this job level. So go ahead, do the same thing with this thing. So go come over here from selection, and you're going to see this option appear over here. So go ahead, click on this and call this thing as job underscore level. Okay, so in this case, job level is going to be like one level, two level, something like this. Okay, and this value is going to get its data from there's a column called job level. So if you come over here, you'll see job level. There it is. No, not this one. Just scroll this way and you'll see job level, not over here. Hourly rate. Oh, there it is. This is the one. So this particular column, job level, is going to get its value from here, job level. So go ahead and click, select that. This is good. Two space level. All right, so you got this thing. So as soon as you select the whole thing, you can see that it's kind of like almost like doing a semi flash fill for you. Okay, if you like these values and this is what you want, yes, this is exactly what I want, click on OK, and that's going to do the flash fill for you. All right, so I created two columns, service year and job level from example. This is good. Now you're going to go to home and click on close and apply. That's going to apply the changes, and just wait for it. And there you go, changes have been applied. I'll be coming over here and then go to, we're going to create this stack bar chart. So go ahead, click on stack bar chart, and you're going to see this option appear over here. So we're going to link this. Okay, we're going to put some data over here. So the data that I'll be putting will be total employees. So go ahead, click on total employees right here. So it gets my total employees. And now you're going to see that the service year column, the service year that I just created, that there you go. This one, this column I just created, service year. So click on service year, and there you go. Okay, so let me just go ahead and put this guy over here. Now, let me just make this thing a little bigger so you can see that. Okay, so let's change the title. Okay, maybe I want to make the title a little bit more easy to understand. So go ahead, make sure this is selected. Go to general and go to your where's the data labels. Okay, no, not data general. There you go, title. Click on the title right here and select this one. and just type total employees by service year. All right, this is good, and this is looking good. All right, let's align that. Okay, let's put that in the center. So go to general again, go to title, and let's put that in the center. Alignment, let's give it a center alignment, and there you go. Okay, what's happening? Do, 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 do. Okay, let's do it again. Ah, there you go. Okay, and let's move this box a little bit this way so you can it fits in it. All right. Okay, so total employees by service here. This is looking good. Maybe you want to see the data like outside or inside. You can do that. Oh, by the way, let's change the background. So we want to blend in with the background. So just come over here, click on general, go to effects maybe, transparency, make it 100%. And there you go. It blends with the background. This is good. And then let's say you want to do some data labels. If you want to change how to display your data labels, you can do that too. So click over here, go to your general. You're going to see this x-axis, y-axis. You can do a lot of changes over here. Go to bars, and okay, you can change the colors of the bar, by the way. So in this case, let's say you want a color something like this. So there you go. A color is red if you're into red colors, or if you want like maybe this color, you can change it to this color. There you go. So depending on which color do you want, you can pick one or the other. Now I also want to put some display my data over here. So let's see if we can do that. Just select this whole thing, come over here, and you're gonna see this data labels right here. So right now it's off. Go ahead, make this thing on, and now you can see the data labels right here. Okay, so it's showing you every single data for each one of the years, each one of the service years. Okay, so this is looking good. All right, so yeah, I'm satisfied with that. You can actually make a lot of changes over here. Just if you want, you can click over here and go to like use visual, and you can actually change ribbons, data labels. You can actually make a lot of changes over here, like title, value, detail, background. You can do a lot of changes over here. All right, so this is my data label right here. Now let's do the next one. That would be this one, total employees by the job levels. Now, so same process. In this case, I'm going to choose the stat column chart. So go ahead, select that. Stat column chart came over here. Make sure you select this one. Go ahead, select the total employees. Total employees selected comes over here. Now go to HR analytics data. Select your job level. So if you come down, this is the job level, the one we just created, the column. All right, this is good. Bring this guy over here and make it a little smaller. There you go. And push this guy over here. There you go. All right. So this is looking good. Now I'm going to change the title. So same way that I did before. Just come over here. Go to your this right here. Go to your where's the general title, total employees. Type total employees by job level. All right. This is good. Okay. Make it alignment in the center. All right. This is good. Change the background. Come back over here. You're going to see the background that would be in general effects. Background 100%. Good. Sets with the background. Now you can change a lot of things over here. All right, so this is good. I'm happy with this. Now it's taking shape. So we got this, and now I want on service. I want to know how many people are on service and retrenchment. I want to know all these details now. That will be my next step. Okay, so now coming back to this, so I want to create a new column, and that new column is going to be retrenchment status. So anybody who has been working in the company 18 years and over, maybe they'll be retrenched. And the people who have not been working for more than 18 years, they will be on service. So that's the logic I want to use in order to populate these two. Come over here. So we're gonna and transform data right here. So go to transform data. We're gonna be creating a new column, and this column is gonna be conditional column. Go to add column, conditional column, And there you go. So the column that I'll be creating would be retrenchment status. Retrenchment status. And condition would be this: if somebody has been working in the company, years at the company, there's a column called years at the company. You can actually verify years at the company, this one right here. So if somebody has been working years at the company for more than, okay, let's say greater than 18 years. Okay, you can pick any number, by the way. You can actually, depending on which what exactly your HR wants. So output is going to be will be retrenched. All right, so somebody who's been working for greater than 18 years, he will be retrenched. Otherwise, on service, he is going to be on service. That's what I want. All right, click on OK. You're going to see a new column. There you go. On service, on service, on service. This guy will be retrenched. He must be working for more than 18 years. Let's go verify that. Years at company right here is 25 years, right? So that's why he will be retrenched. All right, poor guy. Okay, rest of the guys are on service. 1, 6, 10. Okay, great. You can actually verify that. Just come over here and click on service, click on OK, and that's going to give you all the people who will be retrenched. You can see that years at the company is 25, 22, 22. You know, you have all this count right here. Go ahead, click clear the filter, and there you go. Okay, go to your home, close and apply, and wait for it. And there you go. Okay, done. Oh, still working on it. All right, so now we're going to get our data. So in this particular instance, what I'm doing, I'm creating a count. Okay, will be retrenched is going to be equal to calculate your total employees, and this is my filter condition, that if your retrenchment status is will be retrenched. Okay, this is what I will be using. So we're going to be creating this new measure called will be retrenched equal to this. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me just copy this, so don't have to type the whole thing, and come over here, go to your new measure, put will be retrenched count equal to, so you got calculating, type calculate. All right, expression, what are you trying to calculate? You're trying to calculate total employees, right? And so just click on total employees. You can actually look at the formula right here, calculate total employees, and based on, so the filter right there, you can see the filter option appears over here. So your filter is going to be your HR analytics data, that would be retrenchment status, this one right here, retrenchment status equal to, if the retrenchment status is will be retrenched. All right, and enter. There you go. This is good. All right. So measure has been created, will be retrenched. So let's go ahead, put that card now over here. Control C, Control V, move this guy over here. And this would be on service right here. Okay. And Control C, Control V. And this guy over here would be retrenched. Retrenchment. All right. Retrenchment. So let's use this card. Okay. Control C, Control V, and move this guy over here. Right now, this card is linked to mail count. Unlink it. Link it with will be retrenched. Oh, sorry. This is going to come over here. Link it with will be retrenched. All right. So 104 people is going to be retrenched. All right. This is good. And now we're going to be creating another column called something like this. We'll be calling it on service count right here. So I'm just going to copy this right here. Okay. So this is exactly similar as the one on the top. By the way, I want to explain you something. I'm putting plus 0 over here. And the reason I'm putting plus 0 is because a lot of time it may happen that this could be 0, right? If this could be 0, then you're going to see a blank appear over here. Maybe I do not want that. So what you can do is, this is a little trick you can do. You can just say plus 0. Okay, so this way your Microsoft, this Power BI editor, if it sees a blank, it's going to put 0 over there. So this is a nifty little trick you can employ. Let's create another measure. This one right here. this is my on service count. So copy, come over here, and just click on all measure, right click, new measure, paste it. So on service count equal to this right here. All right. So this is my, okay, this is good, looking good. Enter. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this, Control C, Control V, and move this guy over here. Okay. And right now, this card is linked to the will be retrenched. Remove this. I'm going to link it with the on service. That would be this right here. And there you go. So 1,366 people are on service. Let's put comma over here. So click on comma, and you're going to see a comma appear now. This is it. This is good. Okay, now I want the percentage. So use the same logic as we did before. So will be retrenched percent is you dividing will be retrenched count. Basically, you're dividing this value right here. Oops, you're dividing this thing, okay, by the total employees. And then in order to get the on service count, on service percent, you're doing the similar thing. All right. So far so good. So let's just copy this right here, paste it, go to insert, sorry, go to measure, go to new measure, and paste that measure right here. So will be retrenched percent is equal to this right here. This is good. And hit enter. All right, we got the percent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this percent right here. Okay, so just copy this, Control C, Control V, and move this card over here. Okay, now right now this is linked to mail percent. Unlink that and link it with will be retrenched percent. There you go. It's 7%. Oh, I'm sorry. This should have come over here. Will be retrenched percent over here. Okay, click on this, change that to percent. Click on this right here. This is going to change to the percent, and do not want any decimal. So go ahead, put 0 over there and hit enter. And you're going to see 7% will be retrenched. All right. So I got the numbers, everything looking good so far. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put a percentage. So go to will be retrenched percent, and you can just copy and paste and make a necessary modification, which I already done that over here. So I'm calling it on service percent equal to divide on service count. That would be this right here, divided by the total employees, and alternate result is 0. So let's say something happens and the answer is not coming out to be right or blank. I want the answer to be 0. Okay, so go to all measure, click on new measure, and we're going to paste that formula over here. All right, this is good. Hit enter. This is my on service percent. Okay, and copy this, Control C, Control V, move this guy over here. And right now it's linked to the will be retrenched. Link it with on service percent. All right, and click on service percent, make it turn it into percentage. All right, turn into percentage, remove the decimals, don't want the decimal, put it 0, enter, and give it some few seconds. This is good. On service, retrenchment, everything looking good. Let's remove this part. All right, so far so good. So I got my on service and I got my retrenchment, and this is how it's looking. All right, so far so good. Let's say your boss says that, hey, I want to know how many people are very close, how many people are close, and how many people are very far, based on, like, if they're living, maybe like anybody who's living between 0 to 10, maybe they are very close. People who are living between 10 to 20, maybe they're close. And people who are living 20 and over distance from the company, then maybe they are very far. So maybe he wants three different categories, and you can calculate that. You can actually get the distance from the car. There's a table that actually tells you that. So the table, sorry, there's a column in the table that tells you that. So if you come over here, let me just minimize this, go to HR analytics data right here. You're going to see distance from home column right here. Okay, so this particular column tells you how far a person lives from the company. So based on this column, we can create another column. All right, go to home, go to transform data, And so we're going to create a new column. Go to add a column. Go to conditional column. That's what we're creating. We're creating a conditional column. And there you go. So the name of the column would be, let's call this thing as distance status. Distance status. All right. So this is my distance status. Now, if the column name distance from home, that would be this right here. If this value, okay, is greater than 20, okay, then I'm going to say this guy lives far, okay, or maybe very far, depending on how you want to do. Okay. Now let's add another clause. Else, if distance from home, if let's say the distance from home is greater than, okay, 10, in other words, it's between 10 and 20, then I'm going to say that the person lives kind of like close. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to say near. Okay. So the person lives far, close, or near. Okay. If the distance is between 0 to 10, it's going to be near. Click on OK. All right, there you go. So now you have three different values over here. You can click over here. You can see the three different values: close, far, near. All right, go to your home, close and apply, and wait for it. You'll see it takes a few seconds before the changes gets loaded over here on your table. There you go. And rows have been loaded. Now, if you come over here, you're going to see that column. If you go all the way down, yeah, there you go. You can see that distance status right there. Now it's showing up. Okay, go to your report. Now we're going to add a donut. So click on donut right here. This is the one donut. So click on donut chart, and I'm going to link this donut chart to that total employees. So go ahead, click on total employees count right there. All right, this is done. And I want to separate that by distance status right here. So go ahead, click on distance status, and there you go. And let me make it bigger, put this guy in there, and there you go, distance status. All right, so this is looking good. Now, so let's prettify this. So let's just change the background. Let's make the transparency as 0. So go to your, what was it, effects. Go to your transparency, make it 100%. There you go. And now if you want to change the colors, you can do that to title. Let's change the title now. So title, I want to call it total employees by distance status. Okay, employees by distance status. And oh, you know what, let's just align center. This is good. All right, I'm happy with this is looking good. Okay, so you can make some changes. If you want, you can change the colors and everything. So if you click on this right here, and if you come to this right here, you can see detail labels. So if you want like your position outside, inside, so let's say you want inside, you can put inside. So everything is going to show up inside. If you want it outside, or you can click on outside. Label contents. So what do you want to show? Do you want to show data value and percent total, or do you want to see just the percent total or data value? You can do that too. So let's say you just want to see data value. Click on data value. That's only going to show you the data value. Okay, let's say you want to see data value percent of the total. So click on the percent of the total, and there you go. Okay, so depending on what information you want to display, you can actually select one or the other option. All right, so this is pretty much done now, and I want to show you something interesting. Let's go ahead, click on one of these. Let's click on this right here, and so see, as soon as I click this one, okay, so this selected distance status is near. So people who are nearby right here, okay, so this actually gets filtered. Every information that you see over here are of people who are living near, because I selected this. So it's telling me the number of people who live near is 1026. How many of them are males? 623. That means 61% of the males who are living nearby. How many of them people who are living nearby? How many of them are females? 403. How many people are on service? 954 who are living nearby. So every information that you see over here is of people who are living nearby, because I selected this particular option, nearby. I filtered this. Likewise, it tells you the retrenchment status of people living nearby, tells you the total employees by service on people who are living nearby. Okay, let's say now, if you want to deselect that, just come over here, and there you go. All right. So let's go ahead and select people on job level 1. So if you select job level 1, Now you can see your filter. Okay, so what just happened, that every information that you see over here would be of people who are on job level 1. Well, how many total employees are there? 543 who are on job level 1. Okay, how many are the male? 344 are males and 199 are females. That means 63% are males and 37% are females. All right. How many people are on service who are on job level 1? 542 people. All right. Then how many people are on the total employees? By how many people are on 5 years service? Well, only 87. You can see that 87. So job level 1, there's only 87 people who are on 5 years service. So this way you can actually create a little filter pretty nicely. Okay, it kind of gives you that option. Okay, let's look at one last one right here, 10 years. Okay, so let's just go ahead and click on 10 years right here. 10 years right here, you can see that it shows you all these numbers right here. Okay, and if you look over here, it tells you total number of employees on 10 years is 120. For the males is 84. So this data, everything information that you're seeing over here is for 10 years. And look at this, it's showing you blank over here. So why exactly showing blank? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's investigate this. So this is basically when I select this right here, this would be due for percent. So let's just take a look at this. You know what it is? I just have to put plus 0 over here. Plus 0. This little fix should solve the problem. This would be due for promotion. So let me go change that over here too. So due for promotion count, I'm going to say plus 0 over here, plus 0. So in case if there's a blank, that should take into account that particular part too. Okay. All right.